Hello, 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 my fire signs. This is for my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarius. At this time, we are going to look at the your next best move and your best ways to get started. Okay, so I'm all over the place with y'all. Let me take a second. I was over here trying to fix my window before I sat down. I hit live and then got up. That wasn't a good move. But yeah, so the next best move, best way to get started, and what you can look forward to by taking this move, by making this, big step. So let's get going for my fire signs and see what we got going on. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff. Okay, we are going to call in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, and our guides. At this time, we are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So, what do we get today for the lovely fire signs? What is the next best move for my fire? Actually, what is the overall energy here? What is the overall energy for my fire signs? Let me get one card, please. There we go. We have Cancer, immerse. Okay, so you may have Cancer in your chart, but Cancer is about emotions, it's about nurturing, right? It takes care of things. It ensures that the like things not always feel comfortable, but things are going how they're supposed to be going, right? That doesn't necessarily mean comfortable, but it's happening how it's supposed to with Cancer. Like a environment where something needs a certain look or order, or it has a certain potential to something even. So it's asking you to immerse yourself at this time, to jump in, or not even really jump in, but like get more involved at this time with what you want. I'm seeing the crab claws on the Cancer, right, on the crab, and it's like just really hang on to something, dig in deep. They want you to dig in more deeper to something. You have Sagittarius here at the bottom. All right, so your fire signs are definitely here, your energy. But this is about, it's a water energy. So it's about your emotions and your creativity and your level of comfort. All right, what it is that you kind of find pleasure in as well, I'm seeing here. So let's see. For the fire signs, what is the next best move for the fire signs? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get a card. The next best move for my fire signs is, wow, okay, so it says ascending the mountain, okay? By ascending this mountain, that's your next best move, is to keep going. That's literally what it says, keep going forward, okay? And this card I'm going to take as what is the best way to get started. It says discovering the truth. So this is also, I'm seeing here about you finding your own information, your own thing, right? Feeling very comfortable with who you are, which I don't feel like you don't feel comfortable with who you are, but this is like even more like really knowing who you are and trusting that it can take you really far, right? That it can take you through anything, okay? That says you stand in the light of truth. So, what does my fire signs have to look forward to by taking this next best move, by making this move? What do they have to look forward to? Let's see, one card. Okay. Rejuvenating rain. Rejuvenating. Something that says clear the past and heal the present. So you're making something happen here. This rejuvenating rain is not being stuck in something. It's letting things wash over, wash away. It's letting things be carried through as well. I'm seeing like that. So it's like you're clearing your past energy by not dwelling in it, by not hanging on to it too tightly, because you have an understanding that the tides, the flow is it's like ever flowing, ever changing, right? Things are always coming into view, and things are always, it's like, yeah, it's good energy. I like this. And you have protected by the angels at the bottom. All right. I think that's Archangel Michael on this card. I always say that. That's who I, give that energy to. But he's smiling. Okay. It says you are cherished by the angels here. But let's see. Let's get a little deeper here for the fire signs. So this next best move is ascending this mountain. What is this mountain? Where are we ascending to? But it says keep going forward. Don't stop. Don't get stuck. Don't stop. You can stop and smell the roses and enjoy the moment, but don't get like caught up in things, right? So there could be a lot of things where your attention is easily grabbed, right? So you need to be very, how do I say? It's like enjoy the moment, but don't dwell in the moment. That's what I want to say. Okay. So let me get another card. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. All right, we have the Four of Swords. Let me fix this light. It's so bright. All right, we got the Four of Swords here. I'm hearing studying, uh, some type of like goal that you keep in mind. You have some type of target point that you kind of are focused on, dedicated to in a way. But this also talks about resting. But this is also, how do I say? I don't see like physical rest. I see rest from kind of the outside, right? It's like really going in your own head without the outside chatter, going into a quiet space, right? What is this about? What is this for? So it's for my fire signs. But I'm seeing a lot of studying, and this could be what is ascending you up the mountain somewhere, right? It's like, well, everybody else is out doing this. You're out doing, your focus here on this. Your attention is somewhere, and it's actually helping you to ascend a lot quicker here. So your next best move is like to keep going in that direction. Like, don't feel bad because you're doing something that may be different than what others are doing around you. Okay, you have the Nine of Swords and you have the Four of Pentacles. So two fours and a nine. That could be something you have actually a four. So number four is important to you here because you have the Cancer. That's the number four. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Okay. Something feels a little bit difficult. You may not be getting results right away, right? You have the Three of Wands. Yeah, you may not be getting results right away, but it's like stick it out. The Three of Wands with the Strength card here, right? Leo energy is here. Stick it out. It may seem tough, right? It's very enduring, whatever this is. It could be mentally enduring for you, but it's telling you to keep going, right? You could be studying for something like a big test, or you could just be, again, while everybody else could be out having fun, you out there really putting in this work to make sure something happens. But with that, it still comes with, um, like fears, even though you know that what you're doing is probably the best thing you could be doing. It's the best option for you. It's still not easy, right? It doesn't make it easy. It doesn't make it, you not have worries or not have, certain fears. But I feel like here, your next best move is to realize, like, you're taking all of those things, the fear, the this, the that, and you're actually acting on it. You're saying, okay, well, what can I do for this? How can I get a result? How can I change this around? So that's why it's telling you to keep going forward. You actually have a very clear passageway. Okay. And I'm hearing your next best move is really not, and I'm not to not listen to anybody else, because of course there's going to be people here. Hello, happy happy legs up Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. All right. I love God fire signs. That's so kooky. Um, what I was saying is, like, with this discovering truth card, right? You see these other people are behind. He's given, this person here seems to be asking the older guy for directions, how to do something, how to go somewhere. But this person is looking in their own way, their own direction. They know what they're doing. And even if they don't, they trust in themselves, right? And this mountain here, right? There's nobody else around this person. Now, there may be other people that have climbed up this mountain, but you may not know that person that also climbed up that mountain until you get up there and meet them. Okay? So you got to keep ascending. You got to keep going. So there's something here about you. Ooh, okay. Ten of Swords flipped out. Okay. Somebody else's truth is not your truth. You know what your truth is. Discovering the truth. Okay. You stand in a certain light of truth, which is yours, not anyone else's. Okay. And that Ten of Swords is really cutting out other people's, like, opinions, people's things. Something here didn't go as planned because you followed somebody else. All right, you followed the directions of something else, right? You may have somebody may have led you somewhere and was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's you can do this, and this, right? Or let's go do this, and this, right? And it just wasn't what you were supposed to be doing. So your next best move is to cut that out. You got to cut it out. You got to be, you got to be, you got to ignore it. It's something here to ignore. Yeah. Because you have to immerse yourself in something, right? So it's like you can't be in two places at once. So you got to cut certain things off. I feel like somebody could be trying to mislead you in some sort of way as well. But you pick up on that. So don't follow it, right? It's like if something don't make sense, don't try to make it make sense, okay? So let's discover this truth of this Ten of Swords. What is this? We have the Seven of Pentacles. This could be work that's ending. The next best move is to, I don't want to say to quit your job. Don't follow me if that doesn't make sense to you. But it's something here about like cutting something off, some type of, um, like something that's obstructing the growth of something, right? If it's a distraction of some sort, you have to cut it off immediately, all right? There could be a lot here to do with, what do I have to say about this? Because it's so much to say. Because it's really a cutoff. It's really like the ending, the deadline. That's what it is. I'm trying to say. It's some sort of deadline. So you may be trying to meet a deadline, and you can't do anything else until this deadline is met. So you really have to be consistent with it. You really have to just keep going with it. You know what you have to do, and you can't let anything stop you, right? Or don't take shortcuts. That's also what I want to say. Do not take shortcuts, because at the top of this mountain, ascending to this mountain, you see the waterfall, right? In the background. The waterfall is always good. That means renewal. That means refreshing energy. That means, cleansing. That means, it means a lot. You have the lovers, who's put over here because they make it. But you have also the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess here. Yeah, that's like a commitment, but I'm seeing like a spiritual commitment to something. And even if it's not a spiritual commitment, this is like knowing what the reward is for doing something and doing it without question. You know what I mean? You know that ascending up this mountain, you know that getting to the top of that mountain, it's not going to be a waste of your time. So it is worth your time to really do what it is that you're doing, how you're doing it, with having to block out people, with having to cut things off, without something like that. It's like because your commitment is somewhere that you know is going to take you where you need to be, as this King of Pentacles, right? Even though you're the King of Wands. But the King of Wands has to put in that work, so he doesn't have to continuously put in work, right? At some point, you want to be like the King of Pentacles, just chilling and things are just happening for him. Okay, you have the Six of Pentacles and you have the Ten of Wands, another 10 here. Tens do talk about um, the work that was put in to get to that 10, right? You got to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Cycles start over again. Or, cycles refresh. Things start to appear differently after that. Something about that number 10. Maybe you've done something 10 times, right? Uh, you could be something about being stuck at a certain, because the number 4 here is about foundation. So the foundation doesn't change necessarily. It can, but it can expand. That's what I'm saying. It's like more of an expansion versus direct change. You have more. You have more freedom without something, because with it, it doesn't do you justice. Okay, let's see. You have the Judgment card. You have the Hermit card. And let me get one more. Oop, there we go. We have the Queen of Wands. So here you go. I said the King of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is also you, my fire signs, okay? So there you go. But what I see here with the Judgment and the Hermit card, interesting enough, is really like you made it to, this is what you're looking forward to. This is the success that you wanted. This hermit has not gone the distance for no reason. The hermit goes the distance because he's looking for something of fulfillment, right? Something to make something else better, something to make something make sense, or whatever it may be with that hermit card. He is the seeker of information, but he goes really deepen it to find the full fulfillment of it, right? To have the full experience of it. So that's is why you have to keep going with it. It's like digging more deeper into the truth of it, or getting more out of something, getting more out of it because you don't have that anymore. So the cutoff of something, the cutoff of the distraction, the cutoff of even maybe there could be something here with like having too many things operating at once, right? Really doing something where, because I see here in both of these cards that they are carrying things. Well, actually, this person up the mountain is not carrying nothing but his staff. This person has a small package on his back, right? So it's like not carrying too much because this journey you're going to collect as you go. You're going to collect what you need as you go. And it's going to be, it's like the stuff that you cut off, that you let go of, that you ignore, it doesn't affect you not having it, right? Okay, makes sense. The world again, another cutoff, another end, another completion. Um, Something here though, I'm seeing like the internet with the world card. The King of Wands came out here. Yeah, be very mindful though. Like even on the moments where it's like you're not moving, you're not let's just say not moving, but like not kind of working on this. Don't do anything that's going to that's still going to distract it. Like if you going out and you do take a break from whatever this is, make sure that like that still has some sort of priority. Whatever this thing that you have like building this momentum here, this whatever it is that you're kind of finding the fulfillment in, right? Enjoying the fulfillment in something. Don't forget about that because we're not going to be totally focused on that because you do have other things you have to do. But this here is some type of priority for you, right? This next best move is where your priority lies. Okay. Okay. Here you go. Here you go. Fire signs. Fire signs. Leo, Sag, and Aries. Let's get some cards. Let's get a few. Okay. We have the life source here. All right, very beautiful. I love this card. It says, when life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. See, I kept talking about fulfillment, right? Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. So it's the outside distractions. You have to go. You have to stay within yourself. You can't allow the outside to pull you away from your life source, from your core self, from your core goals, from your point of that you've been trying to strive past and move and grow in. Okay? And we have the spirit of life. So we have life source and the spirit of life. Okay? Remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness within you. So something here about your light, your fire, okay, is very much don't let it be put out. Oh, don't let the spark of something that you had going and you created a big flame. It's not time to put it out. Because I don't feel like this flame is something to be afraid of. This is an illumination. This is an expansion. Okay, this is life being, I'm hearing delegated or life being done. Okay, so it says, or I just read it to you. Okay, and then at the bottom here you have forge a new path. Okay, this person is going up this mountain, forging their own path. This person here is not listening to what others are saying to them. They're forging their own path, having their staff, right? Even the stuff that they thought that they may have needed on this journey, they got other things in this bag that they've collected. They had to make room even, okay? Um, I'm going to read it though. It says, when you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. So you have support mentioned a lot here as well, right? Spark of life. I spoke about this as well. Do not let that spark die out. Let that flame burn. Okay? It ain't doing nothing. Um, like I said, it's an energy of expansion here. It's not doing anything to harm. It's actually, I'm seeing this as a very healing type of fire. Okay, so this is also again, all of this is coming together because that Cancer energy, right? It is a water sign, but water can be hot. So this is like you embracing that watery side of you as a fire sign, right? Um, yeah, I'm not going to go any deeper than that. I was about to go down the whole science realm, but we're not going to go there. All right, let me get some of these chords, and we're going to see what we got to tell you, what the spirits want you to know, what source wants you to know. Thank God. That's what I just heard. Thank God. Thank God. Whatever your God is that you understand and believe in, thank Him. Because they have given you some type of, like, mission to go on that you're very determined to get to, but it's all for, like, the best outcome of whatever it is you got going on. All right. Let me get, like, a few more here. And we're going to look at what fell out. We got angry at the bottom here. Okay, so there could be a lot of, well, not a lot, but it just could be an energy of something being tense. But we're not going to worry too much about that because it says it's a big reveal. Love, give, and take. Okay, so some type of loving gesture maybe, but there's some type of big reveal coming your way, right? For all that you're putting in, you are getting back. You have release. 999 release. All right, you had spoke about that as well. You releasing, ignoring, letting go of what is a distraction, because what are you doing? You're climbing up the ladder, and to get up that ladder, if you look down, if you look to your side, you may miss a step. We're not trying to do that, my fire signs, now are we? I didn't think so. Okay, you have offerings, receive. All right, you are going to get some sort of result that you are either expecting or even maybe more than you expect. All right, so keep going up that ladder. Watch and see. Watch and see. You may be telling people, just watch. Just watch. You're going to see what I'm going to do. Right? But it's telling you as well to go ahead and keep going because this, look, the career, you're climbing some type of ladder here, is bringing you stability. All right, you have Gemini, flourish, growing. Okay, you could be dealing with a Gemini, but it's something about communication. There's something about um, your like what it is that your knowledge being expanded is flourishing in some sort of way. You have YouTube, water signs again. All right, Cancer is the card that came out for you. Own it. Okay, own your watery side, own your emotional side. Don't be afraid of that side. All right, it actually amplifies. Think of a pot over fire. It boils it and it gets things cooking. It makes something. It's very creative. Okay, so water and fire are amazing together if it's done the right way. All right, so mystery. You don't know what it is. You may not even know what it is you're doing and how to do it properly, or shit, you like the next best move. How do I get there? But guess what? I feel like whatever it is you're doing, you're already doing it. So the mystery is like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep going, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I have good intention, and that's what matters. All right, so the mystery makes it all the better. You have more water energy with Pisces here. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, have Pisces in your chart. You have Pisces, Gemini, and Cancer out here. All right, you have luck 777. Yes, good luck, good luck. So it says applies today. Something you are meant to apply to. All right, apply yourself, apply your skill today. You have indecision here. All right, don't be indecisive. Stay focused. The indecision comes when you start to second guess yourself. And at the end, what does it say? Ending. So the end, I kept telling you that something here is moving along. You're blocking something out. Something is cut off. Something is like just not worth it. It's not helping, right? And you have better places to be, better things to do. And that's what it is you're doing, all right? That's what I see for you. And I love that for you. So keep doing it, okay? Forge that new path and dig in. This is really good. The judgment card is like you're being judged along your journey, but you're getting good test scores. Okay? You're getting good test scores. It's not easy, but you're doing what you have to do and you're making it happen. And I feel like for that reason, again, you get the results that you want. When you climb up that ladder and get to the top, there's a reward. Even if it's not a physical one, it's just the fact that you accomplished this. I did it. I made 30 days. I made, this. I actually completed this project. I went and said what I wanted to say to this person. Whatever this may be, it's just like, go ahead, keep going, keep doing it because it's working. Okay? Bye. This is your message, my fire signs. I do love you. I'll be back for more. Deuces. Talk to you later.